Hi, thank you for joining me. Got another super race quad to share with you. And this is the Furibee Darkmax 220mm FPV racing drone. A bind and fly, supplied courtesy of Gearbest.com for review. Comes in this basic box. And if we open it, here is a set of 4 Gemfan 5152 3-blade propellers. We also get a set of 4 5152 Gemfan clear propellers. You get this bag that has a Velcro strap, nuts and bolts, spanner, and monopole antenna. And we get this. Let me get the box out of the way. So this is the Furibee Darkmax. It comes on a 4mm 3K carbon frame. Can't even flex it. It is very strong. Nice to see these screws all recessed, so there's a nice smooth finish. But under the motors we've still got the screws holding the motors that are not recessed. This is the 960H FPV camera with a 135-degree field of view. That's a 30-degree angle. And this camera also has an OSD menu, quite well protected here, but with the lens a little bit exposed should it get a knock on there. Now this comes with the R-Tower Omnibus F4 Plus FC board, flight controller board. And this has an integrated OSD and also an integrated VTX. Below this, we've got the 4-in-1 BL Heli S 30 amp ESCs. So really quite powerful ESCs at 30 amps. And these are the cables going to the DYS SR2205 2550 kV brushless motors. So very good and very powerful brushless motors. Got 4 LED lights on the back here. XT60 battery connector plug. Here's the USB port to connect to Betaflight for configuration. And also on the back here, there's an SD card slot. It's a little bit difficult to get to, but this can also take a maximum 32 gigabyte SD card for black box data logging if you'd like to use an SD card for data logging. Now the integrated VTX, and here are the buttons to change the band and the channels. And this comes with a 5.8 gigahertz 48 channel VTX that is switchable from 25 to 100 and to 200 milliwatts, and can have a range of up to 600 meters. And mine has come with the FR Sky receiver, and here's the little binding button on top here. And let me just get the antenna. This is the monopole antenna. It goes on like this. So that's quite good, because when this is flying at a pitch like this antenna will protrude out and should help maintain a very good signal. I just hope that this antenna does have good reception so that we don't have many breakups. Then under here, this is the battery strap. It needs to be fed through and attached. And the recommended batteries are 2-cell right up to 6-cell batteries. So I'll be flying this with 4-cell batteries. I don't have any 6-cell batteries, but we'll see how it goes, and I might even get 6-cell batteries to test it with 6-cell batteries too. So let me go ahead and set this up. So to start with, this actually comes with 2 battery straps, but they aren't really the best battery straps around. But I have put one on here for now, and there's nothing really helping hold the battery and grip it in, so I've stuck this rubber mat on as well to help hold the battery and secure the battery in place. So if I put a battery on here now, just strap it up. Okay, it's holding securely. The rubber pad definitely does help it and hold it in position. And now to bind with my Tyrannus QX7. I've already created a model called the Darkmax. On channel ready to bind. So I'm going to press to bind. Now I've got to hold the receiver button down here. Connect power to the battery. Got a green light there. Release. So in Betaflight, this is configurator version 3.2.2. I'm going to enable expert mode. Okay, don't forget this was connected up on D8. The first thing to do, go to the ports, make sure these ports are enabled, the USB VCP, UART1 and UART3, and then save and reboot. When you've rebooted, you go into the configuration, and we're on D-Shot 600. You can select motor stop if you want. Move down to here. Okay, under receiver you need to select serial based receiver, this spec set, etc., and select S-Bus, and then save and reboot again. Then these are the pit tunings and they work fine, but can always change and alter as you go along. Receiver channel map is TAER 1234 for the Tyrannus QX7, and then all the levers and that are functioning correctly. Sorry, this touchpad doesn't work as well as I'd like it to. Then in modes, I've set auxiliary 1 to arm and disarm. Then auxiliary 2 for the 3 modes. Got angle mode, horizon mode, sorry, we've got to go back up here, and air mode there. Then beeper on auxiliary 4. There you are there. And OSD on auxiliary 3 here. Motors fairly straightforward, all at 1500. In the OSD selection, we've got RSSI value, main battery voltage, artificial horizon, on time, fly mode and craft name. Left video format at auto, and I prefer metric, so I changed the units to metric. LED strip stays at the defaults, black box at the defaults, and if we go to CLI, you can always check and see which version. Let's get to right here. Here we can see it's Omnibus F4SD version 3.1.7 dated April the 3rd 2017. And let me just show you under configuration here. Configuration here. We also have LED strip, black box, SD card, OSD, VTX, and then on the VBAT for battery monitoring. Sorry about this cursor, it's a curse. There we are. Okay, I've set the minimum cell voltage to 3.1 and the warning cell voltage to 3.3. So these are all the settings in Betaflight. Okay, let's see how the Furibee Darkmax goes with this 1300 mAh graphene 70C4S 1P battery and how much time we'll get. Okay, in acro mode. Sounds very good. Flying well, responding well. Really has a nice sound and pitch to it. Responsive. That camera looks good. Not getting any breakups. Nice clarity. Still performing well, responding well, very agile, very fast, really flies nicely. Nice flips, nice rolls, really going well. Okay, let's see how it goes with the 1300 mAh graphene battery in 90C and how much flying time we can get. Okay, so 4 minutes 25 seconds on the 90C 1300 mAh graphene battery. Flies very nicely, very responsive. A few breakups with this antenna, probably not the best antenna. So I'll try it with a different antenna too. But it really responds well, very fast, very agile. Might have to change settings on the camera, but it seemed to have come out okay so far. So really a nice, fast, agile racer.